So let's talk about the astrology controversy conspiracy that so many astrologers, psychics, and mediums said that Trump would not be inaugurated. Well, guess what, Booze? He was inaugurated. He was in the inauguration. It happened. He's our 47th president. Oopsie. Okay, so I will say, when I read his birth chart, I did think that Kamala Harris had the best birth chart. For the election, I thought his energy felt very chaotic. I said in my podcast that I felt, astrologically speaking, that she had the higher chance of winning. But if I was going to go with my intuition, I thought Trump was going to win. And, that's something that I stand on. We have to remember that astrology is a practice. It's a philosophy. There's no really right or wrong way to read it, but there is something that astrologers need to do. Psychics need to do, mediums need to do. They need to stop allowing the collective to think that they are the be all of everything. Because energy shifts, energy changes. You guys cannot make something happen because you predicted it. As much as you want to, the overall collective is the one with the most energy. And the energetic shifts that the collective brings, the energetic movements that the collective brings, might change what you thought your energetic shift was and your prediction was. So stop creating spiritual psychosis. Stop lying to people. Stop doing fraudulent activities. And to people who are falling for this bullshit, stop it. But let's talk about what they probably saw that made them think that he would not be inaugurated. So this is Trump's birth chart, okay? And as many of you guys know, he is a sun in Gemini, and he has a beautiful, 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 chaotic, a lot of air and fire dynamics in it. He is very manipulative type of chart. But I think that a lot of the astrologers were looking over at his sixth house. And as we can see, Pluto is all in his sixth house, right? And it's at 1 degree. 1 degree is a very crucial degree. Also, another thing that took place yesterday was the sun in Aquarius has a conjunction with Pluto, and that's going to continue on until today. Here we see the sun is at 1 degree. This was right around 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as you see, it is transitioning all to the sixth house. So I feel like a lot of people thought that this energy, as we have it getting ready to meet that energy of fortune, that energy was going to create some type of negative impact with Donald Trump. It was going to make it so he wasn't inaugurated. I think a lot of people thought that there was going to be a possible boom boom again, or he might have had some type of medical condition. I also do think that this alignment, being in the sixth house, being in the energy right around there in the Aquarius where the collective sees him, could definitely have some change. Do I think this change is going to take place in the next 4 years? It possibly could, right? Because we do have Pluto at a very critical and early degree as one. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen. And don't hold your breath waiting for it to happen, because in all honesty, what you're going to do is get yourself aligned with a lot of disappointment if it does not occur. Another thing that I want to point out is that in his chart, we see right there, we have that energy of the south node right there in the energy of the second house mostly. So to me, this shows me that I honestly think that he is going to do a lot of his old talents, or as you would say, old tricks. A lot of it is going to be focused on not just him in areas of creating wealth, but also others. Because right here, we have the North Node. We have the North Node in Pisces. Okay, so he's thinking he's a god, right? He's thinking he's a godfather right now. I mean, he basically is the man who rules the country, right? And we see it all in the energy of the eighth house, which the eighth house has representation of other people's money. So he's not only going to be focused on his money with old tricks and old maneuvers that he's used before, like, getting back with his old talents, kind of like a deja vu effect, but he's also going to be aligned with helping others get richer. And I think we all know who those others are. These guys. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, he's going to make sure that they're all secure, they're all good, and nothing really happens to them that can possibly take away the money. That's his focus, and we don't really even have to read a birth chart to see that, but we could look at it. But I just want to say, for the whole astrology gate conspiracy, we have to remember that energy changes, right? Stuff happens, but that's his main focus right now, is not just his money, but other people's money, because we have the South Node in the second house, and we also have the North Node in the eighth house. So that's my astrology take. Everybody have an amazing day. Bye.